Hello viewer, and welcome to yet another episode of Rinschef in Rin's Kitchen. Today we are going to prepare an African local vegetable. In English it is known as African nightshade. Let me give you a few names that you can associate with. In Luo we call it Osuga. In Swahili it is known as Mnavu. In Luya it is Namasaka. In KAMBA we call it Kitulu. In TAITA it is Ndunda. And in KISII we call it Managu. Karibu. Okay, now this is the African nightshade or Managu, Osuga, whichever you prefer, depending from what locality you come from. What I did, I just removed it from the stem, the leaves, and then boiled them. They're just boiled in water only. Now, it depends with the type of nightshade that you have. Okay, if it's the local one from Ushago per se, because mostly it's considered as a weed, it grows on its own, it is quite bitter. So you can choose at this stage to either pound it a little, then sieve and remove the water to remove the bitterness from the vegetables. Alternatively, if it is the agriculture type or the one that is gotten in places like Nairobi, you can just go ahead and fry it directly after cutting it into small pieces. Then you can just leave it cook, let it cook for a while so that it becomes tender. This one, the one that I have, is the traditional one, Managu ya kutoka Ushago. That is why I boiled it first, then I am pounding it a little just to remove the bitterness. Though you can still take it when it's bitter, but I like mine slightly bitter and slightly not too bitter. That is why I'll need to pound it a bit. Again, remember, we did not cut it. We did not cut it at all. We just removed the leaves and boiled them. So we also need them to be slightly smaller for consistency. My vegetables are well pounded. See, they look slightly different from whole leaves. So what I'm going to do next, I'm going to sieve and remove all this water. Sometimes when it's too bitter, you can still wash it in some fresh water. That's allowed also, but you'll be removing most of the flavor. Locally, most people would like to have it directly boiled the way it is. If you're a lactating mother and you need to feed your baby, you need to have a lot of milk. If you take it boiled, believe you me, it works magic. Okay, so next I'm going to remove this water from the vegetables. Here we have our Managu. So next I'm going to put on my fire. Put my pan with some bit of oil. Add the onions. We're going to make it as simple as possible. Let them cook until they are golden brown. Okay, my onions are golden brown. Next, it's the tomatoes. Put them a little. You do not need to put a lot of oil, because again, we're trying to make it spicy but as simple as possible. At this stage, we will add some bit of mixed spices, just the mixed spices found in the supermarket, a little, and some bit of salt. Traditional vegetables are best taken with very little or no salt because they already have their own flavor. So next, we're just going to put our vegetables. As much as I would like to remove all the water, I would also like to have some taste of some bitterness in the taste. That is why I'm not squeezing it completely. It is a bit wet, see? Because if you remove the water completely, then you will have very little or no taste. Then we go ahead and mix our vegetables. Mix it well. Then you let it cook for a few minutes before your vegetables are ready. Okay, this is Managu, and remember, like I told you, it's Managu from Ushago, the local Managu, not the agriculture rebranded type. So with this, you can have it with milk or cream. It's best served with milk or cream, or cooked or prepared with milk and cream. My grandmother would prepare like this. Leave it for about 2 days, add milk, 2 more days, add milk, 2 more days, add milk. It depends with how you would love to have your vegetables, but as they are ready for serving. So I will add some bit of milk to mine, but it would be much better if you can do the process for a few days. I'm just showing you how to prepare them, but you can still prolong the process so that you get the same taste as what we get from home, Shago. So basically I'll add some bit of milk. You can do cream, you can do milk. So then I'll add the milk. When your vegetables are boiling, that is when you add your milk. You can add your milk generously. You can just put a little, or your cream, whichever comes first. See, it's well mixed in milk. Then I'll leave it cook for about 5 more minutes for the milk to blend in well. And then we'll have our vegetables ready. Our vegetables are ready for serving. See, the milk has blended in well. So next is to serve. Plate your vegetables nicely. I'll use some bit of tomatoes to garnish. Just a little. But we're trying to be as traditional as possible. And then I'll put some 2-3 sliced carrots, just to give it some color so that it's not flat. Can be served with ugali. You can serve your vegetables plain. You can have them with eggs, fish, chicken, whatever accompaniment you prefer. But basically, this is what we have for today. As always, this has been Rinschef in Rin's Kitchen. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for liking. Do not forget to share. Do not forget to subscribe. Till next time, bye-bye.